No, that's not it. This is not the vibe. What's going on? Okay, what gives? All this stuff is just making me feel sad and angry and like I need to pierce my ears. And it's gonna get me slapped for copyright infringement. Where's my royalty-free radio music?
Oh my goodness!
Welcome to Color Theory, the only show that 0 out of 10 dentists recommend. Contrary to popular belief, we are not toothpaste. Today, we're investigating the mono-black players, the spoopy gremlins that they are. Mono-black players come in exactly 2 varieties, and there's absolutely no in-between. You have your spooky, scary skeleton players that just want to fill the board with enough gobbledygooks to make Jack Skellington jealous, and then you have your chemically romanced players who feel strangely at peace with the idea of paying your life away for mediocre effects. Notice that I didn't say murder hobos or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder enjoyers. To my surprise, these are not mono-black players, but rather are mono-red players. I am scared to make the next video, please send help. Side effects of playing black include giving your opponents a case of removal anxiety so palpable you could cut it with a chainsaw, staring incredulously at the other players when they don't have to pay life to draw cards, and melting like the Wicked Witch of the West getting dunked into the Grand Line when someone bazooka bugs you. And if you aren't shaken, then there's something very wrong, because exiled cards in Magic the Gathering are oogie boogie gone. You have as much of a chance of getting them back as you do getting the phrase, Jim Gatussy, out of your head. Trust me, I've tried. Black is, hot take incoming, probably the most fair color in Magic the Gathering. Bear with me. You want to draw cards, you gotta pay life. You want to cheat creatures out, you gotta get them in your graveyard. Don't even get me started on black player ramp. Half your options involve sacrificing your creatures like a frantic Hollow Knight fan selling his soul to get Silksong, and the other half give you a bunch of mana off the bat, but are out the door before you realize you're out of milk and that was your dad. As I touched on earlier though, black might be a little bit too fair. Anything that gets rid of graveyards, punishes low life totals, or stops their big plays can shut you down faster than Team Rocket blasting off again. Seriously, playing black feels like you're James Bond walking barefoot through a child's bedroom and forgot to put the Legos away. Yeah, so I'll pay 6 for Black Market Connection, I'll pay with Krillix to cast Doom Whisperer, pay 10 to Surveil 10. Lightning Bolt? Ah, well played. If all their Papa Roach and Nightcore remixes didn't scare you away, I have some incredible Black Commander suggestions for you. Imhotep the Stormlord is both a phenomenal representation of Warhammer 40k and is also a hilariously fun commander. Crying too much over people removing your graveyard? Imhotep is begging for it. Anytime one or more artifacts leave your graveyard, he summons 2 of his groupies to help him sing "Cut My Life into Pieces" so loud that it scares away any would-be blockers. Play tons of self-reviving artifacts and stockpile useful mill effects to build an emotionally impenetrable fortress that will curb any and all graveyard hate. Except for Leyline of the Void, that one still makes you cry. Geisa the Hellraiser might be the most fun you can have playing zombies without selling your soul to the blue players. Committing a crime is about as difficult as kicking an orphan, and boy does Geisa love to kick orphans. Use instant speed crime effects to maximize your unpaid labor production, and swing in with enough undead to give even the spookiest of scary skeletons a run for its money. Here's a weird one, Ashnod Flesh Mechanist. They're a 1-cost black commander that both gives you a way to sacrifice a creature every turn and ramps you. In a pinch, she can even make tokens to feed into her own effect. With your turn 1 play guaranteed, fill your deck with low-cost creatures that like being sacrificed, and recurable creatures to maximize your Power Stone tokens. Then, swarm the field with powerful artifacts and take your opponent to Ashnod Town. Population? Nobody pretty soon. I know I normally only do 3, but I couldn't let this video go without calling out my boy, Emperor of Bones. Recursion, Mini Voltron, and Graveyard Hate all tied into a 2-cost creature? Don't mind if I do!
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
What do you mean he can't be a commander? Oh my god, he isn't legendary. He's literally the Emperor of Bones. What do you mean? You're telling me he's just an average creature? There's just a bunch of Emperors of Bones walking around? Curse you, Modern Horizons 3. Free my boy Emperor of Bones, he did nothing wrong. And with that, it's Curtain's Call. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, let me know what color you're most excited for, and remember, fill up your grave, pray the blue players behave, and bring your undead to the rave. But most importantly, I am coming for your soul ring.